Good morning, students. Now we are continuing with the same lesson, that is the story of village Palampur. This is the second video. Organization of production. Now production means when we produce new goods and services what we want. There are various resources which are to be combined for completion of goods and services. The first requirement is land. If the farming is done, land is needed where the crops are to be grown. So the first requirement of production is land, and along with land there are some other resources, natural resources, which are to be combined like water, minerals, air. So this is the first requirement, land and natural resources. The second requirement for production is labor, the person who will do the work, who will produce the goods. Labor can be required according to the manual work or skillful work. In farming, manual labor is required, but in high industries like MNCs, skillful labor is required. So the second requirement is labor. The third requirement is physical capital. Physical capital means the inputs which are to be combined to produce the goods. Physical capital can be of two types. One is fixed capital and the second is working capital. Fixed capital is in the form of like tools, machineries, buildings, the things which are required for a longer period of time in the production process. It includes fixed capital, and working capital includes the raw material which are to be converted into finished products and money which is required to start up any business or to continue with the processing. Now students, see in the picture, this is the factory where several workers, they are doing the work, they are producing the products. Now you can see the requirements. Land is required where they are standing, where they are producing the products, the factory area. Second is, you can see the labor, that is the persons who are working here to produce the goods. And third, the physical capital, that is the machineries used by them to produce the goods and the raw materials they are using. So all this requires money to purchase the goods, like machineries, tools they are using. So money is required. The fourth, the most important requirement is knowledge and enterprise, without which production process is incomplete. There must be the human capital. The fourth requirement is the human capital. There must be a human who will combine all these three above requirements, that is land, labor and physical capital. He will combine all the three requirements and produce the useful product. So every production is organized by combining all the four main requirements, that is land, labor, physical capital and human capital, and together they are known as factors of production. So you can see the four factors of production, that is land, labor, capital and entrepreneur. Now we will recapitulate what we have studied today. The four factors of production, that is land, and along with the land, other natural resources like soil, water, air is also required. Second is the labor. It can be for the manual work or skillful work. Third is capital. Capital is of two types, that is fixed capital and working capital. Fixed capital in the form of tools, machineries, and working capital in the form of raw materials and money in hand. Fourth most important is entrepreneur, who will combine all the three factors of production, that is land, labor, capital, to produce the useful product. Thank you.